Hello everyone, it is John, and today's video we are looking at Warhammer Fantasy Battle Rules. Yes, the second edition of Warhammer. Yes, not quite Fantasy Battles, it's Fantasy Battle Rules. Yes, I know, a mere technicality, but I thought this was incomplete when you hear the other half where I'll go, oh, I don't seem to have, what is it? The Magnificent Sven, an introductory scenario. I actually do. So ignore an old man's rambling, because you'll find that my productions are totally imperfect. And it's really just saying, hey, look, I've still got my my edition. It's a little bit battered and that, but it is complete. And like everything, I guess, from Games Workshop, I've collected it up. Been collecting GW really rather religiously for a long time, up till a certain stage where it's just getting rather silly. And it's the early stuff now that really appeals to me more than anything else. So let's go and have a look at what's actually in this box. Look. Right, we are now having a look at what was the first naming of Warhammer Fantasy Battles, which is technically the second edition. Although I suppose we could call this first edition, because this is the first time it's used as its title. But look, this is, once again, I believe, John Blanche's artwork on the cover. And it's quite evocative, as usual. And so we have the back cover. Once again, Ansel, Halliwell and Priestley are the chief architects. Now, what you get in the box, so you get a book 1 is combat, book 2 is battle magic, book 3 is the battle beastry. Play sheet, the only thing, sadly, I am missing here out of this box set is the Magnificent Sven. I have no idea what happened to that scenario, but everything else is intact. And this was produced in 1984, so almost a year later, a year after the first edition, which was just titled Warhammer. Yeah, so this is, now try and put these at an angle so that hopefully we don't get too much glare, but that's the combat book. Once again, lovely artwork. And the books are in really good condition, which I'm quite pleased with. The artwork itself, 62 pages for the combat. And as you can see, just black and white for the times. Examples. And as such, it's a bit difficult trying to operate the phone and turn pages. Look, I don't have a very flash production here. That is the Battle Magic. Again, a lovely cover. I do like the artwork. That's certainly Blanche. Fairly short. It's, how many pages is this one? 34 pages for the Battle Magic. And it has all the things for oh, I lied, look! There we go, the Magnificent Sven is within. So I'm not missing it. You can ignore the first part of my oh, maybe not. Hang on. All it's showing me is how to assemble your cardboard characters. Oh, John. See, this is what happens when you get somebody who doesn't really know what he's doing, putting stuff together. But let's have a look. Maybe the actual scenario is here. Yes, it is. Ha! there you go. So I'm not missing the Magnificent Sven. It's actually within the book for Battle Magic. So, there you go. I actually do have everything. Hurrah! So, look, but isn't this wonderful about me and my productions? There's nothing flash about them. I'm just a mere mortal. I'm not an expert. I'm what you call somebody who just enjoys playing his games. And my stuff will never, well, yeah, I try to be as accurate as possible, but, you know, I'm just an enthusiast. That's the word I'm looking for. Somebody who loves his hobby. And this is the bestiary, which gives us, oh, they even gave us army lists in the back of this one. I didn't spot that one before, because once again, I never really got into this. So there we go, the army lists are in the back there. What did they give us? Dark Elf Invasion, Imperial, Cathan, Goblin Raiders, Dwarf, oh no, Chaos Band. So yes, it's a, what have we got? Amazon Warband. Yeah, Slan Empire. So there you go, that's everything from there. So they were the 3 books. Then here was the combat sheet that they give you, the reference sheet. So all the fairly familiar things that we're used to for Warhammer. And they actually gave you a battle sheet on the back to obviously photocopy and put all your bits and pieces on. There's the good old psychology and movement. So that was that. Then there was in here a official Warhammer amendments. Look, even back then they were starting to get official amendments. So there's a page of that. Rick Priestley goes in pursuit. So that was included in this. And then you had these, which was obviously for the Magnificent Sven. So they gave you some cardboard cutouts to use for the scenario. Oh, look, even black and whites that you could colour in. So, yes. Anyway, look, that is my copy of Warhammer Fantasy Battles. This is the 2nd edition, or the 1st edition that actually used fantasy battles. Well, yeah, fantasy battle rules. Maybe we should... Oh, look, who knows? Look, I'm waffling now, but it's Warhammer. So there you go. Look, thank you very much for your time. Till next time, signing off, the Honourable John.